There is a monster at the center of this, but in some ways, you're all kind of monsters in this film. Tell me about going to work every day, being part of this. What I'm going to call a monster squad, because it's kind of like a monster squad.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
How was it?
It was fantastic, and you hit on something, and you were talking about it just a second ago about really are all monsters in this, and whether it's like circumstance in life that has led us to become the monsters that we became, you know, we all end up on this journey, this odyssey that takes us to, you know, the biggest monster we ever faced.
Is ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was just so incredibly, honestly, the fun. You just said it was so fun. It was such a fun time at the theater. That's what it was like shooting it. And we all kind of talked about it. We were like, I wonder if this is going to translate, like the amount of fun that we're having, the joy that we're having, this connection, and being able to tell this really insanely wonderful story. And we're so glad that it did come across. Yeah.
I'm glad that you picked that up, which is great, because we know the audience will pick that up too. To have that inward journey, even though we're seeing something expressed outwardly.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Outwardly, I mean, there's lots of things to be scared of in this world, but I didn't think Alicia Weir, who I'd interviewed a few times, was one of them. And she's a dynamo, and she's absolutely brilliant in this film. Tell me about watching her perform, because for someone so young, her range and her timing and her talent is just incredible, and she is incredible in this film.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, they got a chance to spend a little bit more time with her, you know, screen time than I did. But there was a moment where Rickles opens the door, and then she looks up, and I'm like, oh, no, this is an artist. This is not Alicia. This is Abigail. You know, and even you see it in the poster in her eyes. It's an innocence, but it's a commitment to the craft that this young lady is going to go far, you know. And it was so amazing just to watch her work.
It'll be exciting to see all the great roles that she's going to tackle in the future, because there were moments on this movie, I mean, you know, we kind of saw it in one of the trailers where she's like on top of me, like destroying me.
Yeah.
There was this moment in time where she just goes to wipe the blood away, and she's looking at me through her fingers, and I was like, that might have been the most scared I've ever been. She was just so committed, so committed. It was really wonderful to see a young artist have such a great grasp on her talent.
Fake blood now, because there's a lot of it, and it's coming straight at you, and if you ruin a take, you've ruined the take, and it's going to take a while to clean up.
I was just telling Kevin, it was my time on set. We'll leave it at that for people who are going to view this. And I tell Matt, I said, I just don't feel like it today, because I gotta have all the blood on me. He was like, yeah, but today's the day. You know, your time is up today. Today is the day. Yeah, so you get, you know, and you're constantly doing it, so you know you can feel the wetness of the blood, and you feel the stickiness of it, but it all works, you know.
Because they go for it, don't they? Have a history of going for it. I mean, there's no hiding from it.
There's no hiding from it. They're gonna go for it, yeah, for sure.
They go 100%. And then there's this extra connection of like what happens to us when we make ourselves believe that we're dying.
Yes. I was having that moment.
It's a hormetic release that happens, that if you know, that makes it just so incredibly visceral, and so if, you know, seeing all of us go through our I have to be careful how I speak, through our situations, and seeing how everybody approached those situations was really fascinating, because it all feels so visceral and real when you watch it.
They don't teach you that at acting school, do they? How to react. The blood exploding everywhere. Guys, I really love the movie. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey,